D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you? Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this stories and or this video, and you can read them, come up with your own thing, or just listen to this video and I'll break it all down for you. And yeah, and like I said before, you can comment down below. Now, before I also get started, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine always get pushed to the back of the line. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. So why don't we go ahead and get started? Emma Booth, Brian D'Arcy James, and Jackie Earle Haley have joined the cast of Where All Light Tends to Go. Now, if you don't know any of these people, Emma Booth is from she was in Extinction, which is on Netflix. Once Upon a Time, where she played Mother Gothel. And then she was also in the movie Gods of Egypt. Not the best movie in the world, but whatever. Anyways, Brian D'Arcy James, now he'll be in the upcoming West Side Story. He's in Hawkeye. He plays a small role in the first episode. We'll see if he's going to be in any of the other episodes. And then he was also in the movie Bombshell. He's very good. Like, you've seen him in stuff before. He usually plays like kind of smaller characters, but I do enjoy him. And then Jackie Earle Haley, love this guy. He was in Watchmen. He was also Freddy Krueger in the latest adaptation of Nightmare on Elm Street, where the reboot or whatnot wasn't very good, but he's always a good one. And then he was in the TV show Preacher recently. I liked him in that show. He was very good. Now, this is based off of a book by David Joy. He wrote not only this, but he also wrote The Weight of This World, The Line That Held Us, When These Mountains Burn. I've never read any of these, but this book is about, okay, so this is the synopsis for the book. The area surrounding Cashiers, Northern Carolina, in home to people of all kinds, but the world that Jacob McNeely lives in is crueler than most. His father runs a methodical, organized meth ring with local authorities on the dime to turn a blind eye to his dealings. Having dropped out of high school and cut himself off from his peers, Jacob has been working for his father for years, all on the promise that his payday will come eventually. The only joy he finds comes from reuniting with Maggie, his first love and girl, clearly bound for bigger and better things than their hand-scrabbled town. Jacob has always been resigned to play the cards that were dealt him, but when a fatal mistake changes everything, he's faced with a choice: stay and appease his father, or leave the mountains with the girl he loves. In a place where blood is thicker than water and hope takes a back seat to fate, Jacob wonders if he can muster the strength to rise above the only life he's ever known. And I do think that sounds interesting. I think this sounds like something like I would read the book over watching before I watched this, just because I like to read, but I got a stack of books on my nightstand that I got like 5 books I got to go through. I don't know how you are when you read, but I like to read like an hour before I go to bed. Anyways, that's besides the point. But lately I haven't been reading just because I been hanging out with the wife and everything. I know those marriages, they get in the way, but we've been catching up on a lot of shows that we like to watch together. Anyways, but this does sound interesting. Now, this is being directed by Ben Young. Now, if you don't know who he is, he directed Hounds of Love. Never saw it. He also directed Extinction, which was that movie that I mentioned that Emma Booth is in. Now, I did watch that. It was all right. It was an interesting concept and everything. He also directed a couple episodes of that miniseries on Netflix, Clickbait, which was very good. I suggest going to watch that if you haven't. I personally liked it. It was a very good like murder mystery and everything. Yeah, it was very good. Go watch that if you haven't seen that. And I don't know which episodes he directed, but whichever ones he did a good job, because I enjoyed all of that show very much. Tell me, what do you guys think about all this? How do you feel about Emma Booth, Brian Dari James, and Jackie Earle Haley joining this movie, which I forgot to mention that it also has Robin Wright, Hopper Penn, and Billy Bob Thornton in the main cast. Totally forgot to mention that. Sorry, you guys. But how do you feel about this, and how do you feel about how this sounds? This where all the light tends to go. Do you think this sounds like something that you're interested in? Does it sound interesting to you? Have you read the book? What did you think about the book? Are you going to pick up the book now because this sounds so interesting? Yeah. Tell me what you guys think about all this. You can go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.